Welcome back to video 3 of my children's book makeover into a Disney art journal. This is the inside, take 2. I'm actually just going to be going over one layout today because it was really involved and I really liked it and wanted to focus on it a little bit. So if you have not watched the original video where we made the outside of the book and transformed it into an art journal from a children's book, you can find that on my page. And then you can find a couple other tutorials for 3 or 4 pages inside the book. This one was really kind of fun. I wanted to use cards. These are just regular size playing cards, and I created an envelope for the cards. I want them to sit inside the envelope. I'm going to put a quote on each card. So I looked on Pinterest and found some envelope templates and kind of made my own template from them. You can see here this has 2 flaps to fold and glue together so that the card doesn't fall out from the bottom, and the front part of the envelope actually stays together. You can make these any way you want. I like the slant so that you can see the color of the card, but you can make it circular or anyhow you want to make it decorative. But it's a good technique to have in your art journaling repertoire. All right, so then I decided I was going to use rainbow for my card colors. I gessoed my cards. I put like 3 layers of gesso, and then I painted my cards after that. And you can see that even though I had put layers of the white gesso on there, and then I used paint, you could still see the patterns on the cards. So I decided that was an epic fail, and we were going to have to move on with our lives, throw that one out, and start again. I did happen to have some scrapbook paper that was all the colors that I needed. So why I didn't go with this in the first place, who knows? I just wasted a bunch of time. But I took the cards and cut out um, each color from the scrapbook paper the exact same size as the cards. I did not round off the edges. I wasn't worried about that. And then I found some embroidery floss, coordinated the colors, punched a hole in the top of the cards, and tied in some cute little tassels. So now we're going to focus on the little envelopes. So I wanted it to be really contrasting black and white background against the rainbow colored cards. So the envelopes are going to be stark white on the front for now, and then jet black on the inside. So I painted all the insides black, waited for those to dry, and then folded them up. So here's what I'm going to do next on the front of the card. It's white, but I'm going to Zentangle the front of the card. You can find Zentangle patterns everywhere. I have a couple books. I use Pinterest a lot. It's really fun to do. It's just kind of doodling, but it ends up looking really good. So here's what my envelopes looked like at the end, and all of the Zentangle patterns are on there, made sure all my cards fit appropriately, and then I laid them out on my 2 pages, to see if they fit and to make sure I knew exactly where I wanted them to go. When I got them laid out appropriately, I took my pencil and drew around it. It's really hard to see maybe on the video, but I drew around so that I could paint the background black as well. And I wanted to leave some spots to Zentangle on the layout. So I only wanted certain parts black. That's why I took the time to draw around. I did leave some space, about 1/4 of an inch around each envelope. So finally, I painted that just with some black paint. You can see that the paper that I'm working on, it's just a cardstock that I put down on the children's book pages, and that's actually masking tape. on the inside there. I couldn't figure out how to make my pages lay nice, so I just put masking tape and then painted over it. It seems to have worked so far. I haven't had it, peel up or the paint fall off yet. So then I took my envelopes and I put a lot of glue on the back of them and stuck them in the appropriate spots. And then you can see up here in the corner that I did put some rocks and heavy things on them and let them dry a really long time, like overnight, so that they could adhere properly and as snug as possible to the paper. Okay, so I know this is sideways, but it's the only way that I can get them all in there. Um, there's the outline of all the envelopes. I even popped out one of the cards so that you could see how they go in and out. There's another close-up. I'm getting ready to Zentangle the spots I had left over on the layout, and on the right, you can see some of the spots that I've already Zentangled. So it's starting to look really good as, the color contrast with the black and white really pops. On the back of the cards, I've written a quote from Walt Disney himself. So all 6 of these are quotes from Walt Disney. This is the completed layout. Um, and I think it looks really good. I was really happy with it. Here are some of the quotes. It says, "The way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. All our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. Laughter is timeless, imagination has no age, and dreams are forever. There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow shining at the end of every day." I really enjoyed this layout. Walt Disney said some really inspirational things, and the contrast with the rainbow colors against the black and white Zentangled background, I was really happy with. So if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more, please like, share, subscribe, do all the things you can do and help me out a little bit, pump up my numbers, and watch my other videos. Thank you.